Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a Designscape that I named Lemonade Lane. I'm going to start with this cost me a mint. Apply one thin coat and cure for 30 seconds. Apply a second coat and cure for another 30 seconds. I'm going to wipe with my NAS 99. This takes the sticky tacky layer off of the color to allow for better detail work when you're painting lines and characters, etc. Using Tell Me About It and the back of a paper form, just going to put a little bit on my palette. Today I'm going to use the OPI detail brush with daughter tool. I'm going to start with my first lemon here up at the top. And I'm just going to get the outline first and then fill it in. And lemons are an oval shape, sort of an imperfect oval shape with little nubs on each end. I'm going to speed it up here while I do the other ones. Just placing them randomly and at different angles. And I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. Next, I'm going to take my OPI Gel Color Artist Series gel paint in a Sunny Disposition. It's a bit of a darker yellow than the Tell Me About It. Don't forget to stir your Artist Series gels if they've been sitting. And I'm going to add some shading with this darker yellow. When you're adding shading, the trick is to vision where your light source is coming from. You can pick any direction. I chose the top right, so my shading is going to go to the bottom left of my designs. I'm going to take a Deppen dish with some NAS 99 in it. And using my brush, I'm just making the brush a little damp with the NAS 99 and I'm kind of flaring it out. And I'm going to blend the darker color into the lighter yellow, leaving the majority of that darker yellow on the edge of the lemon. and I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. I'm going to take my artist series in Are We in Agreement? Again, I'm going to stir it up using my Axiom stir stick. Stirring slowly so as not to create any bubbles. And with the same brush, I'm going to create some leaves. The leaves are in the same pointed almond or pointed oval shape as the lemon. And I'm also using the leaves to fill up that empty space. Once that's done, I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. You can flash cure for 15 seconds when you're doing art if you like. Just make sure that your design ends up getting a full 30 seconds. So now I'm going to mix my artist series, Are We in Agreement, with The Time is White. So just a little dab of each color. Did about a 50-50 ratio. Mix it up on my palette and add a little bit of the Tell Me About It. Just to give almost a lime green. And then we're going to highlight, remembering to keep in mind where our direction of light is coming from. So as you can see, I use a very small amount on my brush when I'm doing really fine detail like that. There you go. And you can cure that for 30 seconds. And then top coat. And cure for 30 seconds. For the next design, I'm going to use Tell Me About It. And I'm going to mix in some of my artist series, The Time is White. I want to create a really pale yellow. So just add a little bit more white until you get the right yellow. And I'm going to use this as my base color. Two coats, curing for 30 seconds for each coat. Again, I'm going to wipe with my NAS 99 to remove the sticky layer because I'm going to be doing some line work on here and I want the lines to be super sharp. So using Tell Me About It on my palette, and a longer striper brush this time, I'm going to make a dot at the top and at the bottom of the nail so I can get a nice straight line, and I'm just going to connect the two. I had a lot of product on the brush at the beginning, so I'm just going to use it and just pull it down with my brush, using my brush, rather than adding more product and making the line thicker than I want. When I do add more, you can see it's just a very small amount on my brush. Now if it's not quite the way you want it, take a brush with some NAS 99 on it, and you can just clean up the edge there. Straighten out your line. And refix if necessary. You can cure that for 15 seconds if you want to keep it there. I'm going to speed up these next lines here. I did them in the same manner, just pulling down the product. Being careful not to use too much to make it too thick or to have it run. So 4 vertical lines, and I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. I'm going to use the same technique for the horizontal lines and trying my best to space them evenly apart from each other. Try to make your horizontal lines the same thickness as your vertical lines. And fix when necessary. And cure for 30 seconds. Now to make the gingham, I'm going to use a Sunny Disposition from my Artist series. And I'm going to make little tiny squares where each of the lines connect. I'm going to go in with my brush and just really square them out. Because I didn't wipe these lines, the gels are starting to melt together a little bit. So I'm just going to sharpen up the square shape using my brush and dipped in a little bit of NAS 99. And cure for 30 seconds. Top coat, and another 30 seconds. For the third design, I'm going to do 2 coats of Tell Me About It. curing for 30 seconds each. Don't forget to cap your free edge. I'm going to apply the OPI gel color top coat, but I'm not going to cure it just yet. With some yellow glitter and a tip, you're going to scoop up the glitter, drop it onto the top coat, tap off the excess, and cure. And this time I cured for 90 seconds just to make sure that the light goes past the glitter and gets that top coat. Wipe with the fluffy, and voila! Finished lemonade Designscape. Thanks for watching!